How do you select a good property? This is an upgraded framework on how to select a good property for capital upside. If you have not watched my video on a different kind of framework, check out here. That video will give you a foundation to what I'm sharing today. For more than 10 years, I was with the largest real estate company in Singapore. Over the years, I realized that I'm really into numbers, analysis, and research. So I decided to join a company that is more aligned with my personal values. Keller Williams Singapore started its franchise in Singapore in July this year. Keller Williams Realty is established globally all around the world. We have 200 over 1,000 agents in 60 over regions. It is exciting when a company is strong in data, research, and analytics. This is a powerful tool created by my company. It is called Compass 10, where it has a scoring framework for 10 different factors. There is the investment quantum effect, where you will look at the price to see whether buyers can afford or not. Next, you have the future buyer pool effect to see the demand level when you plan to sell. Number 3, we have location value gap effect to see that whether the development is cheaper than others nearby, whether it's an undervalued development. Number 4, you have the commuter score effect. You want to see how far you are from the MRT. Next, you have the education driver effect to see what is the top school in the area. Number 6, you have the renter strength effect to look at the rentability. Number 7, you have the amenities and community effect. Number 8, you have the transaction volume effect to see how many transactions take place. Is it easy to sell this property? Number 9, you have the depreciation resilience effect to see whether there is lease decay causing depreciation, or whether it will hold its value better over time. Last but not least, number 10, you have the development density effect. You want to see whether the density is too high based on its land size and plot ratio. This tool helps us to select a property to see whether there is good or strong resale value. Of course, this is just a general principle that doesn't apply to every development or every region. And this is why you need to add this to my framework over here. It's not a one size for all because of various reasons. For example, the commuter score effect measures the distance by radius to the nearest MRT. Now you can do that for school within 1 kilometer, but you can't do that for MRT. Because the most accurate way is not by distance, but by minutes. How long does it take for you to walk to the nearest MRT? Some places, for example, are blocked by expressway or canal or even overhead bridge. So you can't measure by distance, you must measure by minutes. For future buyer pool effect, the scoring is based on the amount or the number of HDB upgraders. But in some RCR and CCR area like District 21, District 10, there aren't many HDB dwellers. So this effect does not consider the demographics of that area. And that is why you still need to look into the research manually. Next, you have amenities and community effect. And this applies more to mass market condos. For some areas like District 10, where people drive or they prefer privacy and exclusivity, this does not apply to them very much. For development density effects, it is also not applicable to apply to every area. It doesn't mean that high density means low scoring. Look at Treasure at Tampines. They have high density 2,000 over units, but they are making good gross profit. Next, education driver effect. The scoring is based on Phase 2C registration data, and this is not the most accurate because it changes every single year. There are elite schools, top schools, and schools with high demand, yet their Phase 2C is not very high because most of them entered through other means. So we will need to consider elite school, top schools with strong track records. Overall, if we use this Compass 10 tool, together with my different kind of framework, it will be a powerful combination to select a property with good capital upside. If you have more questions, you can always ask a different kind of agent. I will see you in the next video.